Okay, so these are the questions. The answers are either yes sometimes or not yet, and there's like different sections.
Okay.
So, does the baby chuckle softly?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. After you've been out of sight, does the baby get excited when he sees you?
Sometimes his face changes a lot,
Okay.
like most of the time.
Does your baby stop crying when he hears a voice other than yours?
Sometimes he does, yeah.
Does the baby make high-pitched squeals?
Yeah, he does. Mostly when he's upset, though.
Does your baby laugh?
Not really yet. More like a chuckle, but not laugh.
Okay. Does your baby make sounds when looking at toys or people?
Sometimes. Mostly people, not really toys yet. He just kind of stares.
While your baby's on his back, does he move his head from side to side?
Yes, he does.
After holding his head up while on his tummy, does the baby lay his head back down on the floor rather than letting it drop or fall forward?
No, he doesn't hold his head up yet. He can't.
Like when he's on the ground, he doesn't?
No.
Okay. When the baby is on his tummy, does he hold his head up so that his chin is about 3 inches from the floor?
Can't do that yet.
When your baby's on his tummy, does he hold his head straight up looking around?
No.
Good pictures. When you hold him in a sitting position, does your baby hold his head steady?
Yes. Pretty steady. It's not like, as much as he can when he's that age, but sometimes, yeah.
When your baby is on his back, does he bring his hands together over his chest?
No, he still has the fists.
Okay. Does the baby hold his hands open or partly open?
Close in the fist still.
When you put a toy in his hand, does the baby wave it around, at least briefly?
No, he doesn't pick it up. He doesn't react to it at all.
Okay. Does your baby grab or scratch at his clothes?
No, not really. But I've noticed that.
When you put a toy in his hand, does the baby hold on to it for about 1 minute while looking at it, waving it around, or trying to chew it?
No, he doesn't hold toys.
Does your baby grab or scratch his fingers on a surface in front of him, either while being held in a sitting position or when he's on his stomach?
Yeah, sometimes.
And when you hold your baby in a sitting position, does he reach for a toy on a table close by, even though his hand may not touch it?
No, he doesn't do that. Okay. Just stares.
When you move a toy slowly from side to side in front of the baby's face, about 10 inches away, does the baby follow the toy with his eyes?
Sometimes, but it's not like a constant thing. It's like looks and then it's like disinterested and then so not all the time.
When you move a small toy up and down slowly in front of his face, so this way, does the baby follow it with his eyes?
Yeah, sometimes he does. He just does, like I said before, he gets disinterested. Normally through it.
When you hold the baby in a sitting position, does he look at a toy that you place on the table or floor in front of him?
Yeah, sometimes.
When you put a toy in his hand, does the baby look at it?
Yeah, sometimes he looks at it.
And when you put a toy in his hand, does the baby put the toy in his mouth?
Sometimes.
Okay. When you dangle a toy above the baby while he's lying on his back, does he wave his arms toward the toy?
No, he doesn't do that.
Does the baby watch his hands?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I feel like he does that. You can't really sleep. You have to put him in the wrap, so when he sleeps, so he doesn't look at his hands.
Okay. When the baby has his hands together, does he play with his fingers?
No, he fists them.
When the baby sees the breast or bottle, does he seem to know he's about to be fed?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I can tell when he wants it.
Okay. Does he help hold the bottle with both hands for when nursing? Does he hold the breast with a free hand?
No, he doesn't.
Before you smile or talk to your baby, does he smile when he sees you nearby?
Not yet, no.
When in front of a large mirror, does your baby smile or coo at himself?
No, not yet, no.
Okay, almost done. Does your baby use both hands and both legs equally well?
Yes.
When you help your baby stand, are his feet flat on the surface most of the time?
Say that again?
When you help your baby stand, are his feet flat on the surface most of the time?
No, he can't stand yet. He's just kind of, you have to hold him, and he still, like, hovers over the ground. So,
Yeah.
not really.
Do you have concerns that your baby is too quiet or not making enough sounds?
No.
Does either parent have a family history of childhood deafness or hearing impairment?
Not that I know of.
Do you have concerns about your baby's vision?
Nope.
Has your baby had any medical problems in the last several months?
No, he hasn't. Not major or anything.
Do you have any concerns about your baby's behavior?
No.
And does anything about your baby worry you?
Mm-mm.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. It's been fun.
Totally.
It's so fun. I love you.